Hello everyone, it is I, Reverso, and welcome to today's news flash. In this video I will bring you the latest updates on events in Knights and Dragons, and as always I will go through them briefly and give you guys some thoughts and opinions about the events. So this week we only got 3 events. That's pretty cool because it gives me more time to discuss a few things, because trust me, I do have a few things to talk about in these events. So we will be starting off by another Guild War. This is the Fusion Fighters Blitz. Then we have the weekly epic boss, the Razorwind Elemental, and last but definitely not least, we have the weekly arena tournament, and this week it is the Razorwind Ruckus Arena. So currently it is the 6th of February, that means that the Fortune Frenzy tournament has ended, and let's take a look at our top 3 this week. Coming in first place we have Danko with over 857,000 points, winning the Aegis of Sky Majesty Plus. This week's rank 1 got way less points compared to last week, but that was pretty much to be expected. In second place we have King Juju. She managed to get up to 549,000 points, and the last winner of the Aegis of the Sky Majesty. Coming in third place we have Magus with 531,000 points. The top 3 for this week got less points comparing to last week's top 3, but in general the people ended up getting more points, and as for me, you guys can already tell probably, I got way less points than last week. I got like rank 13,230, and with that I'm going to get like 6 gems. I haven't been focusing on it at all, but yeah, maybe for this week it will change, because it really didn't grab my interest last week. So yeah, let's just take a look at the next week's arena. The arena tournament this week is quite interesting because the name is the Razorwind Ruckus, and that's pretty cool because the epic boss is called the Razorwind Elemental, but we'll be talking about that later. This week's epic is another one of my favorites. I just love the way it looks. It is the Cloud Range Plate Mail. I think it's just a beautiful armor. I don't know what you guys taste is, but I really like the combination of blue and white altogether. But there's one huge problem with this armor. Basically, first of all, the elements are water and wind. The last couple of weeks we have gotten way too many water and wind element types of bosses and armors at the same time. And if you just look at the stats of the non-plus version, you can see that this epic really doesn't deserve the name epic anymore. In case you don't remember, last week we had an epic boss called the Nian, and the stats of the plus version almost pretty much exceeds the stats of the regular version of the Cloud Range Plate Mail. And just because of that, I would only advise people to go up to the 150,000 milestone, so that way we will be capable of getting a legendary armor along with 5 Dark Prince chest keys and some fusion boost armors along the way. However, I am pretty excited about the legendary this week. The legendary for this week is the Raven Lord's Mantle. And if you guys don't know, this is a spirit combination with wind, I believe. And I think you guys should probably go for this one at the same time, because not just to use it, but either to fuse it away or to just keep it for the looks. Because I really feel the stats are outdated at this current time in day, you know, with the current epic bosses coming out. And last but definitely not least, we have the returning rock feathers for this arena, and that's going to be it for the arena this week. And like always, there will be a new quest line for you guys available, and just make sure that you finish up all the missions, because you will be rewarded with some gems in the end. And currently there's no sale ongoing, which I find pretty strange, because right now there is a new Guild War announced, and it is the second Guild War this week. And that is the Fire Fusion Fighters Blitz. And to be honest, I've never been so curious to see who's going to get the top ranks, because the War of the Horse finished this week and people basically don't really got the time to relax at all, as a new Guild War is already coming around the corner. Well, let me tell you this much, this is a good thing. At least for people like me who are in a guild who's to be considered very non-gem like, because yeah, to be honest, I'm pretty excited for this, because let me just tell you, we're just going to put the stakes up pretty high here. We as our guild Incognito will be aiming for top 250. I'm definitely not sure if this is going to be, you know, if we will be capable of getting this, but at least it's surely worth a try. And right now, rounding off this news flash, we will be taking a look at this new epic boss. All of you guys knew this already, they already had information about this boss. It is the Razor Wind Elemental, another wind element type of boss. Now I really like this because I might be capable of getting up to rank 43 again. It's at least, you know, worth to try. Now let's just take a look at the boss itself. I like the way it looks. It kind of reminds me of, like, you know, fairy tales and adventures type of games in which like there would be a boss in a sacred place protecting something very important. Now that's this type of boss. The design is awesome too. The colors just really match very well in my opinion, along with, you know, the ghost elemental type of thing that's inside. I cannot even explain what it is. It's like a, you know, a dust body. You guys decide. Anyway, looking at the armor, I can bet you that a lot of people are going to wear this in this arena. Not only does it look really awesome, but the stats are pretty insane too. Again, a record-breaking amount of stats on this boss. The only downside really is that it's a mono-type element, it's another earth type. And personally, to be honest, I don't really mind it. I know a lot of people do, but I don't mind it's a wind type. That's because there will definitely, and I can guarantee you this much, there will definitely be a time in the future in which we don't get any wind type elements at all. And you know, it's actually air, but whatever, you guys know what I'm talking about. One thing to note is that the stats of this epic plus version is actually better than the moon type plate mail, which is an epic armor. And that's part of the reason why I kind of said that the Cloud Range plate mail just isn't as good as of an epic anymore these days, because the legendary that are the legendaries that are appearing from the epic boss just literally beat the old epics. And I suppose you can, I don't know, call them super legendaries from now on. Anyway, right now I'm pretty curious to see how this is gonna keep on going, you know, the epic bosses and everything. And I basically also wanted to make a quick announcement towards my iOS viewers. Coming the 10th of February, you guys will also get the new patch. That's pretty exciting, right? I do not know if you guys see my last video discussing the patch. If you haven't, there will be an annotation on the screen right now, which will take you there, and you can also just wait until the end of the video and just click the link in the description below. In my previous video I pretty much explained that it wouldn't be on iOS, but luckily there has been an announcement about this, and I pretty much decided to dedicate an entire episode just for this patch, so make sure to check that one out. And that pretty much rounds off this week's news flash. Look forward to any gem sales that they might come this week, and I won't be covering them anymore this week. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And feel free to discuss everything related to today's video in the comment section below. I'm very curious to see what you guys have to say about this. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching again, and as always, I am Reverso, bringing you your weekly Knights and Dragons news, signing off, and I'll see you guys again next week.